Hello everyone, I'm Chester44, also known as Fly, and welcome to this Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous. Last episode, we spoke a bit with the storyteller here. He's a bit of a very interesting person. Quite a bit to learn from him. Quite a lot of stories we can get from him. And it seems we also need to talk with Irabeth. What is our strategy for the attack on the Grey Garrison? I shall lead the rest of my forces in a frontal assault. This will distract the enemy enough to let you use the secret passage and reach the Wardstone. Destroy it before the demons turn Iomede's gift into a weapon of the Abyss. Most of the allies you've found will join my forces, but you can expect a certain amount of support from them. The problem with Desnins is that you never know what to expect from those daydreamers. Their honorable prior Ramian claims he has had a vision in which his goddess was putting demons to sleep. I'd like to hope it wasn't merely a dream. The Order of the Flaming Lance counts among its members both valiant knights and masters of the occult. We were about to test an experimental ritual they've developed. Should it all go according to plan, your party will have a serious advantage during the battle at the Grey Garrison. In these dark days, the most unlikely allies join forces to fight the common foe. All tieflings are treated with prejudice in Canabras, let alone the smugglers and the thieves of their kind. And yet, they are on our side, and I'll make sure their contribution is not forgotten after the victory. They'll be of little use in open combat, but they'll help you spot secret doors and warn you about traps. Well, we're not going to start that attack. We still have more to do in the city. A few more places to look at. Let's go ahead and take a rest. Recover our spell slots and everything. Alchemy, the best option here is you. And as for here... yeah, we'll go with the hearty meal. It's fine. Recommended period is fine. Begin resting. Would you look at that? I've made it through another day without being killed or eaten, and without looking any more decrepit than I did yesterday. Not too shabby for a mongrel. Suppose so. Alright, let's move on. Head on outside and we'll start traveling. Alright, let's move on. Claim? Oh, right! Claim seems remarkably at ease. His face is untroubled, as if his life and the lives of everyone else in the tavern aren't hanging by a thread. As he reads a dog-eared book and makes notes in the margins. He notices you, looks up from the page, and gives you an amiable nod. Tell me about yourself. I'm from Taldor. I began serving Nethys from a very young age. I swept the temple, dusted the books, and I studied. I dreamed of becoming a theurge, but for whatever reason, no matter how well I performed magic or how devoutly I prayed, I can never combine those two strengths. And then I came across Miamir's book about the application of magic and the struggle against the demons. And her words revealed a great secret to me, that faith is dead without deeds. That anyone who seeks knowledge for its own sake, or power or glory, will not achieve anything unless they direct it toward a worthy purpose. I renounced Nethys and swore myself to Iomade. I crossed an entire continent to meet Lady Miamir and asked her to take me on as her student. And it was here in this accursed land, fighting against the forces of the Abyss, that I finally realized the true purpose of magic and prayer. I became a theurge because I finally had a reason to become one. Tell me about your order. Our order devotes itself to mystical research and the pursuit of secret knowledge. We spend just as much time on spells as we do on prayers and weapons drills. At the end of the day, our enemy is not of this world, which means that to fight it, we need knowledge that is not of this world either. I can see that Miamir the Scholar means a lot to you. She's my teacher. Without her, I wouldn't be who I am today. What are you reading? Claim closes the book and shows you the cover. Selected passages from the letters of Saint Limerin. It's amazing how humble she was. She could have been the high priestess of the Church of Iomade if she'd wanted to. Power was hers for the taking. But clearly it wasn't a temptation for her. Reading these letters, I understand why Iomade made Limerin one of her servants after she died. How can you help us when we attack the Grey Garrison? There is one ritual that we've been wanting to test for a long time. If it works as it should, we can offer you an effect similar to a haste spell, not for a handful of seconds, but for scores of minutes, maybe even hours. I have to go. Be careful, our foes like to pretend to be our friends. Ah, the tieflings. Look who it is! Who would have thought that I'd end up in the Crusader army? Go figure. Remind me, who are you again? We're called the Thieflings. We kind of skirt the edges of the law. That's okay. Did Irabeth accept you? With open arms! She knows exactly who I am and where I'm from. But she's come down with a convenient case of amnesia where I'm concerned. And who can blame her? The city's in a bad way. You don't turn down help in a situation like this, no matter which quarter it comes from. How can you help us when we attack the Grey Garrison? I'll tell you straight, we're not getting involved in any fighting. Warriors, we ain't. But we can scout, sneak right under the demons' noses, look for traps and hidden doors. In other words, we can smooth the path for your whole operation. And then all you'll have to do is go in there and bump off the demons. Nothing to it. You're Thieflings. Why aren't you with Charisme and the rest of them? Looky here. Somebody seems very well informed. You even know the name of our leader. When things started heating up, Sister Charisme betrayed us all. Now it's every Tiefling for himself. We're all scrambling to claim our share and get the hell out of here. We're supposed to meet in a pre-arranged location, the ones who survived, that is. We went to the Grey Garrison to get our stash, and look how that turned out. One of the gang got trapped in the rubble. So here's your answer. It's now every man for himself, and that means that we're all free to do what we want. I'm going now. Alright. There's a priest around here somewhere. There are a lot of survivors, I will say that. Draw in vain. Huh. I thought the priest would be around here. Oh, there he is, Ramian. Ramian's face is deceptively serene. It would be easy to think that the Asmar had been lounging around, but his rolled-up sleeves and the traces of blood on his fingers reveal that he had barely stopped to catch his breath before going to help the injured. Oh, it's you. Praise Desna, I said we would meet again. Did you really know about the demon attack before it happened? I did. We have a secret ally in the enemy's ranks. No one knows who this brave soul is, but she has been feeding us information about the demon's plans. These dispatches have come to us by the most reliable channel bestowed upon us by the great dreamer herself. They have come to us in dreams. Prelate Holrun brushed them off as meaningless reveries, and, well, I admit that it isn't... Okay, I think we, already saw that. What are you doing here? I'm doing what people are doing all over the city. Healing the injured, comforting the grieving, counseling the lost. Alas, the goddess did not gift me the ability to resurrect the dead. This tavern may be the city's last stronghold of resistance against the demons. Our last hope. We cannot let it slip away. How can you help us when we attack the Grey Garrison? Oh, you know, Desna is an unpredictable goddess. Who knows how she will come to the aid of her faithful children? I had a dream where she sang the demons a lullaby and they fell into a deep sleep just like innocent babes. What do you think my dream augurs? I have to go. Alright, well, let's move on and get out of here then. Not going to take any of this loot. Who will we take with us? We need Camellia. Let's see. How about... Lan, you, and you. I think that'll work fine. Alright, so we have the Lost Bag and Pataxian Wine Cellar up there, but we also have the main quest down... We also have this down here. Perhaps we should go to the Gwerm Mansion first. And then we'll take care of those things later. Oh dear, fight.
We'll be quick.
It's a single shear, again. Kill it. Ow. Oh no, wait, there was another. Come on, you can die. There you go. Alright, that wasn't so bad. Just a couple shears. Let me see
The
here.
world's not ending just yet.
Oh, you need to take that out. And while you do have all your spells out, and you do have Blinding Ray, and can use cantrips, I think I'll pass on that.
Skip the pleasant.
What spells do you have? You have Bane, Bless, Cure Light Wounds, Remove Sickness, and Shield of Faith. And I gave you Lesser Restoration and Cure Cure Moderate Wounds. Alright, nice and easy. Let's move on.
I do what I must.
And we continue on. Enemies again!
Let's have some fun.
A cultist. Kill him. Oh, there's a few cultists. Down goes that one. And there go the rest. And that's all we need to pick up. And now let's get out of here. Oh, this way. Easy, quick fights, at least. Continue onwards. And the Gwerm Mansion. Hello, Horgus.
Ah, there you are, at last. Oh, you certainly took your time. I thought perhaps you got lost on the way here. I was already regretting not drawing you a map.
Horgus's relief is palpable even through his grousing.
It's a tragedy to see one's house in such a sorry state. But I always had a few guards in my service, you know. I hope those blockheads died honorably and didn't simply flee at the first sign of danger.
Horgus turns toward the corridor with a pensive expression on his face.
My manor, you see, contains several items that are of great value to me. I wish to retrieve them before they are discovered by my fellow citizens, who in the current chaos seem to have taken to thieving and marauding like ducks to water. So here's what I want you to do. Take a stroll through my house, peek into the rooms, and if you find anyone, kill them on the spot. That'll teach any other opportunists to stay away from Horgus Gwerm's manor. While I was standing here by the entrance, I could clearly hear the sound of someone rooting around inside. Any possessions of mine you find in there you can keep. It's all as good as lost to me anyway. When you're sure that the house is empty, give me a signal from my study window. Wave a torch around or something like that. You can decide when you get there.
I've done many things in my life, but playing the part of an intrepid mercenary rummaging through someone else's tastelessly decorated and poorly planned mansion is a novelty to me. Oh, how droll.
I deeply regret that you had to participate in this, my dear Count.
Oh, come now, I love a good caper, even when the setting offends my aesthetic sensibilities. What are these valuable items if they're worth risking your life by coming back to the manor?
Never you mind. I'm paying you to clear out the ruffians inside, not to ask questions.
Horgus glares at you for a few seconds before dropping his gaze.
In any case, you will learn what this is all about just as soon as you clear the way to my study for me. So restrain your curiosity for now.
You're not coming with me.
Oh, the very notion. You think I hire guards to do my bidding just so I can put myself in danger along with them? No, I've taken on my fair share of risk already today.
But all the same, you took the risk of coming here, even though you were well aware of the danger. What is it that draws you here so strongly, like a moth to a flame?
Camellia! That's enough.
Oh, it seems I hit a sore spot. She quickly covers a smile that flits across her face.
All right, I understand. Well, get on with it. Or are you waiting for a special order? I shall await your signal. And good luck in there, I suppose.
All right, then. Oh, we've got a door over here we can start by looking in.
I'm gone.
Nothing in here. Not gonna take a dart.
We do it my way.
Let's see. Oh, I see hostiles.
Out of my sight.
They will break against our
Down goes the Cambion, and now the Abracandilu. And it's dead. Not bad at all. Sometimes fights just go so quickly. Ah, pick the lock.
I am helpful. Am I
Thank
not?
you. A box filled with a variety of whips and floggers, and a set of collars of various sizes. Little concerning. Chains, handcuffs, shackles. A collection to rival of prisons. Ah. Well then.
If you dare.
I'll not pry on that. Probably shouldn't. Ooh, a new recipe in the kitchen. Onion soup. And sickle of falter. Not gonna use the sickle, but okay. Yes, yes, I know about that. Okay, this looks like a big... Yeah, this is a big central hall. The main central hall. Baphomet's Flame Blade. Get on killing.
My abilities.
I will see your demise.
And those two are dead. That wasn't hard at all. I guess I can take that. It's worth some money. Random books. Random books. Random book. Random books. Random books. Random book. Random books. And some items that actually have some value. Okay, let's take a look in here. Okay, we can open up this door.
I found.
You found a trap.
Something.
Thankfully, you can take care of
I
it.
hope you appreciate this.
Nothing else in here.
I do what I must.
Sophisticated instruments of torture. The purpose of some of them can only be guessed at. How concerning. A heavy blunt object was clearly used to try to break down the door. The lock is broken and the door cannot be opened. The door to the garden is blocked. Opening it is currently impossible. Okay then. To the second floor. Door is locked by some unusual or magical
do it
means.
my way.
There is no lock to be found.
Let's prove
An Abracandilu! 2 of them! Did not expect that one to cast a spell. Not that it worked out. Some loot there. Not really anything else of note over here.
Follow if you dare. Their life
Oh,
ends
hello.
here.
Flameblade and cultist. Get him dead. Archers, you go for the cultist. Oh, there's another one. Cambion Ranger. And they're all dead. Not hard at all. Okay, we've got a room we can look in here.
No time for
Oh,
debate.
cultist
The
slayer.
spirits demand your blood.
Ow! Oh, didn't see that ranger. I have taken a lot of hits there. Wow, they actually took me down. Kind of impressive. Okay, some items there.
I'm off.
Nothing.
What's
Oh,
that there?
hello. Couple random scrolls. Sure, why not? Darren, do you mind giving me a heal? I'd appreciate it. And the light wounds, too. Alright. Looks like we got one more room here. There we go. Cambion. And another Abracandilu. And a hidden Babao. And there we go. Dangerous pass, now you can signal Horgus from the window of his study. That shall be the intention. Let's just finish looting here.
There's something here.
Locked.
Can't hide from me.
Interesting. That one is trapped.
I am helpful, am I not?
And contains Shortbow of Code. Oh, you can learn these. Please do. Stone Skin, Displacement, Resist Cold. Okay. +1 Shortbow grants this wearer a +1 bonus on attack rolls against chaotic creatures. Might be useful again for someone. Do you mind giving me another heal? Thank you. Let's give Horgus a signal.
The mansion is clear. You're alive. Fine work. My secret door remains unopened. Fantastic, I wasn't too late. If you'll follow me. Family secrets about to be revealed. It's so thrilling.
Okay then. I mean, if there's anything else I can loot, I will.
I am helpful, am I not?
+1 breastplate. Not bad. This painting depicts a thin blonde boy with sickly pale skin. The caption reads, Horgus Gwerm, 9 years of age. A happy family, Horgus, an unknown half-elf, and their dark-haired young daughter. The painting captioned, Horgus Gwerm, Iris, and Camellia. Ah.
Oh, the painting's all right where I left them. Very good. Horgus Gwerm thanks you for your help.
There's something off about the paintings in front of you. The blonde-haired boy in the Gwerm family colors doesn't look like Horgus in the least. The family portrait depicts Horgus alongside an unknown half-elf woman and a little girl who bears a striking resemblance to Camellia. Who's that in the paintings, Horgus?
So you've noticed. Well, it seems there's no point in hiding it anymore. You see, I have two secrets. Camellia is, in fact, my daughter, and I am not the real Horgus Gwerm.
You're not Horgus Gwerm.
My real name is Darian Witt. My parents were the servants of the real Gwerms at their mansion on the eastern edge of Mendev. The Gwerms were generous and noble, but short-sighted. They burned through most of their fortune on charity, when instead they should have taken better care of guarding the mansion. When I was 10 or so, I used to play in the garden with the real Horgus Gwerm, who was just my age. I've no idea where the demons came from. Horgus ran to the mansion and I bolted in the opposite direction. He was captured and killed, and I wasn't.
Horgus shrugs apologetically.
Crusaders came from the nearest city to aid us, but I was the only one who survived. They asked me my name, and I said I was Horgus Gwerm. That's the whole story. Such a heart-wrenching tale. It never fails to bring tears to my eyes.
You are in no position to judge me, Camellia. Horgus's hands curl into fists, but his voice sounds more tired than angry.
You're right. I'm not.
Darian's expression is strained as he listens to Horgus's confession.
A small boy in a manor under attack by demons. Such a familiar tale. Mendev has many such tales, but there are rarely any survivors. Take poor Horgus, for instance. He didn't make it. You were fortunate, Count, assuming you're not hiding anything.
Horgus gives an awkward shrug, making it clear he was speaking in jest. You were a scared child. I have nothing but sympathy for you. Besides, your lies didn't hurt anyone. Horgus seemed surprised, as if he had been expecting a much stronger reaction.
Never mind. I'd only like to assure you that your claim about not hurting anyone is absolutely correct. The vast fortune of the Gwerms had no rightful heirs. If there had been any heirs, I would most definitely have transferred ownership to them. You committed a crime, and since then you have tried to atone. But let me guess, no matter how much good you do, the guilt stays with you. It's true. How do you know this? I also made a mistake as a child. Mine was more serious than yours, in deed and in consequences. Many years passed before I learned to be at peace with it, so I'm in no position to judge you.
It's quite a claim from the Paladin.
It is difficult for me to speak openly about secrets which I have kept all these years. I have been hostage to them my entire life, strange as it sounds.
And Camellia is your daughter?
Yes. Illegitimate, that is to say. She has resided in this house since birth. The staff thought she was a niece or the daughter of a friend who died in the Crusades. I never disabused them of their notions. Her mother, Iris, was a half-elf of humble origins. She worked in the gardens here. I wanted to unite the Gwerm family with another noble line. The Gwerm name could not be permitted to mix with commoners, and thereby plunge into insignificance. Iris did not protest, and we successfully hid our connection. And when Camellia was born, I did not claim her as my own. As far as Mendiv knows, Camellia is the daughter of a Gwerm family servant who died over 10 years ago. And before you start telling me what a terrible father I am, I want to tell you something. My daughter wanted for nothing. All her whims were fulfilled as quickly as they arose. I hired the best teachers and brought her the best books. She always ate well and had warm clothes. Isn't that what a parent does? You've discovered my most terrible secret. Father cares so much about the Gwerm name that he raised me in our mansion, hiding me away from the whole world. I'll always be grateful to my father for everything he's done for me, even if Mendiv society disapproves of some of his decisions. Would it be insolent of me to beg for your discretion regarding what you know about us? Oh, damn it all, and I thought Horgus as dull as ditchwater. But now he brings this delightful offering of a stolen identity, a secret half-elf lover, and a bastard daughter. I'm afraid you've rather put me to shame.
I promise to keep your secret, Camellia. The hint of a smile plays on Camellia's mouth.
Please accept my humblest thanks. Keeping secrets is easiest when you don't know about them in the first place, or if you possess the unique ability to selectively forget information like me. What was I saying? Never mind.
Camellia's whisper is barely audible.
Keeping secrets is even easier if you're dead.
Horgus casts a wary look at her but remains silent. What's it like to live your whole life under someone else's name?
When I was a boy, I used to hate Horgus. The condescension most of all, the pity on his face, his smile when he called me to join him in his games. The difference in our birthright wasn't fair. Envy clouded my mind. When the demons killed him and not me, I thought it was a gift of fate. I seized my good fortune with both hands and never let go. When I told them my name was Horgus Gwerm, the only heir to the vast fortune of the Gwerm family, on that day, life was fair. Unfortunately, it took me many years to see the generosity behind the condescension and feel the compassion behind the pity. I discovered far too late that Horgus was my friend, even when I didn't feel myself his. I never accepted the hand of friendship he offered until it was far too late. But now what can I do? Reveal the truth, reject the name, and allow it to sink into oblivion? Would my friend Horgus want this? I bear the name of Horgus Gwerm with the pride and dignity it deserves. As a banner on a battlefield, I will multiply its merits. The Gwerm family will not be forgotten. I still serve Horgus Gwerm.
Horgus attempts a smile, but the result is pathetic. What are you planning to do now?
Well, first and foremost, I shall reward you handsomely for your help, and then I shall burn these portraits. I have kept them all this time out of misplaced sentiment, but they serve no purpose now. My ravaged home will likely be picked to the bone, and this secret room will inevitably be discovered. I don't want these paintings to be seen by anyone else.
I see.
Well, you certainly earned your payment. Here, it was a pleasure doing business with you. Camellia, I can tell from your face that you enjoyed fighting the demons in this worthy party. I only asked one thing. Are you certain? Camellia doesn't answer, but looks at Horgus with a half-smile lingering on her lips. Well then, clearly I can no longer keep you safe. Our house is destroyed, our servants scattered or dead. Horgus stares into his daughter's face as though he is seeking the answer to an unasked question. Then he turns his attention to you. But for now, follow me. We'll make sure that no one ever again discovers the secrets of Horgus Gwerm. And so, it is done, and they are burned. Scorched frames and burned canvases. No one will ever know what these paintings showed. Well, that's that then. Thank you for your help. Farewell, and watch over Camellia. And with that, I am going to end this episode here. Next episode, looks like we have level ups to do. And then we will move on and explore what few areas there are left outside. Till then, I am Cheswick44, also known as Fly. That is me, Sela, Camellia, Lan, Darren, and Nenio. This has been a Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous, and I shall see you all next time.